So it's ground-breaking multi-chain stable swap. Okay, so we want to swap stable coins at minimal slippage and stake at maximum yield. Just one stable coin currency to earn it all. Okay, so the app's in beta, accelerated by Binance Labs. And if we scroll down and we have a look at the main features. So maximize capital utilization. Wombat's open liquidity pool design aggregates liquidity in a shared pool intrinsically balanced by coverage ratios, providing greater capital and efficiency. Also increases scalability. Wombat's flexible liquidity pools allow staking with a single token, which facilitates liquidity growth without the need for complex maneuvers. More user-friendly, Wombat helps users swap tokens and earn interest on any stablecoin currency across various blockchains via intuitive UI. And minimize slippage rate. Wombat uses an asset to liability model and negates slippage until higher transaction amounts and reduces slippage when it occurs. So if we have a look compared to other stable swaps, so most of these other ones have a closed pool, but Wombat has open liquidity pool. The deposit method is usually multiple tokens, whereas with Wombat you only need a single token. UX is complicated, but Wombat is simple. Low slippage, but very low on Wombat. Limited asset scalability on others, and very well on the Wombat Exchange. Capital efficiency is good, but Wombat Exchange is better. Starting off on the BNB chain, and you can check out their roadmap about what they're doing, some of the investors, and it looks pretty cool. These are the experts and the people that are part of the project. You can check them out here. And they've also had Hacken, PeckShield, and Zokyo for the auditors. So yeah, it is interesting. So why would you want to use Wombat? Well, we can check out the docs and have a quick look here. So normally with a AMA, which is a automatic market maker, this is what we see when we swap coins with, say, PancakeSwap. And most of us understand what PancakeSwap is and how that works when we swap coins. And as you know, there's always that slippage. You need to have, whether it's 0.5 or whether it's 3%, or in some cases with other coins, it might be 10% to allow because they're taxable tokens. So every time you swap, you're going to lose a bit, and that is to do with the slippage. So what Wombat Exchange, they use a completely different method for how it works, and you can watch this little video on how it works. But essentially they achieve liquidity pools by just using one token. So you don't need two tokens, which is really interesting, and there's no impermanent loss. And by doing this with a simple token, like a single token LP token, everything's easy to make work, and it's very easy to perform a stable coin swap. So it gets, you can get into the math of it. There's a lot of math here if you want to check it out. This is called the coverage ratio, and it talks about how exactly it works, and you can read more about it here. And if we have a look at the swap, it even tells you how the swap works and the different exchange rates. So it does calculate differently to a automatic market maker. So the best thing is, let's just jump in to see what it looks like. So enter the app. It is currently in beta. And it's very simple. We've connected a wallet. We're currently on the Binance Smart Chain, and we've got the swap pool. And so we've got BUSD here. So we can select that, and we can select either BUSD, USDC, or USDT. And then the other one we can choose is, for example, DAI. So we got USDC, USDT, and DAI. So we can actually swap between these stable coins. So if we had DAI, we could swap to BUSD or any of the other ones, and we could swap back like so. So the idea here is, if we have a look at, let's say we want to do $10 worth of BUSD. If we have a look at the swap rate, you can see how it's 0.999972 DAI, which is pretty incredible. So if we expand this out, you can see how the fee is 0.01 DAI. The price impact is less than 0.1%. And obviously, if we increase that, you'll see the effects of the fee and also the price impact. But in this case, the minimum we receive would be 9.95 DAI. Now, if we were to perform this on, say, like something like PancakeSwap or some of the other actual stable swap platforms, then what would happen is we would see a slightly higher fee, and we would see more of a slippage. And so when you're swapping stable coins, you don't really want to lose that fee. You don't want to lose most of it to the fee. So if you have like $1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000 of BUSD, every time you swap to another stable coin, you're going to lose out on that slippage and that fee, and you want to keep that as low as possible. So this is the benefit of using this platform, because as long as it's on the Binance chain, you'll be able to swap easily and very efficiently between the two. So that is something to think about. When you want to swap between stablecoins, instead of using maybe PancakeSwap or some of the other well-known ones, you should check out Wombat and give that a try. So all you need to do is prove it, and then you swap it, and it will swap very efficiently. So also you can come along to the pools, and this is where you can actually deposit into the pool. So all you would do is click on liquidity, and this is where you enter how much of the coin that you want to put in. And normally you would have to enter 2 coins or 2 tokens to create the liquidity, but you don't need to do that on this. All you need to do is just put 1 token in, and that will be enough. That's all you need to do. So it's very simple to do, and at the moment they still are in beta, and also they'll be bringing out staking as well, but that functionality is not there yet. But if you want to use it for swapping, you can do, and as soon as they come out of beta, I believe they'll be opening up the actual pools so that you can put liquidity in and staking. So that will be good, and I'll give you an update when that happens. So yeah, I encourage you to have a look through the documents to understand the liquidity mining, the staking, the fees, about their governance token, which is called WOM, and basically just get an idea of it. You can start off with a simple swap and just go through the process, and you find that the fee that they charge, for example, is 0.04% transaction fee, which is way less than, say, for example, on PancakeSwap or some of the other ones. So that is really cool, just another way to swap, and they do it different to the normal automatic market maker that we're used to. So I think that this chain, will start off on the BNB chain and then eventually move to other chains, but for the time being, they're currently on the Binance Smart Chain. So yeah, I encourage you to check that out.